Hello everyone, my name is Tyler Crone-Piatek from Coley at Canisius College. This will be a three-part series on creating a portfolio site in Google Sites. Part 1, which will be this video, is an introduction to and about setting up the site. Part 2 will be on adding content, and Part 3 is on adding final touches and publishing the website as well as closing thoughts. Google Sites is a relatively simple website building tool with lots of power behind it. You can link it to other websites or other videos and files. You can also add pictures and text as needed. What makes Google Sites super useful is that it integrates very well with Google Drive. So if you want to link to something, you can simply search the item you are looking for. A few recommendations and notes before we get started. Gather what you want to use in your portfolio into the same folder within your Google Drive, like I have here. And then make sure your Google site is in that folder as well. If you are not sure what you should include, talk to one of the excellent staff members at the Griff Center. You can find a link to their website in the description below and view their recommendations, which is also linked below. For now, what I will include are a few old projects, which can be a combination of video and photo, and my resume. For your resume, ensure that you have a Word document and a PDF available for download. So I have a Word document here and a PDF. For our simple portfolio, you will only need 3 pages, which are a page describing you, a page that holds your resume versions, and a page that has information on your education and or certifications. This is also known as a curriculum vitae or CV. However, you could also add pages dedicated to showcase your past or even current projects, or a page that goes into more detail on past work experience that you are particularly proud of. Finally, this video is just to show you how to make a simple portfolio website and show you the tools in Google Sites. Everyone has their own opinion on how a portfolio should look, and you can design it the way you want. You might wish to seek out portfolios, personal websites, or the like created by those who are in the profession you seek to enter. So let's get started. First, we actually need to create the Google site. To do this, you can either click on the plus icon with new to the right of it and go down to more, scroll down until you find Google Sites, or right click in an empty space in your Google Drive folder. Go to more, scroll down, and click on Google Sites. So once that's done, it will say unsure where to begin, try a template. I'm just going to exit out of that right now. But once it's done, you should see something very similar to what I have. I'm going to start with the site name. I will put in my name. I'll click off anywhere and it will update this part here as well. I'll put my name again for the page title, as this page will be about me specifically. And then grabbing on either of these blue dots, I can stretch what's called the text box. So that my name is all on one line. You could also potentially do it this way, so that your name is on multiple lines. But I like it as a one-line item. On the right-hand side, there is a small menu with 3 titles: Insert, Pages, and Themes. We are currently on Insert, but I want to go to Themes and choose a theme for my website. Google Sites has a handful of themes that you can choose from, each with their own color schemes and fonts. I will choose Level for mine. I think it looks the cleanest, in my opinion. I can choose one of these colors that is pre-selected, or I can click on the paint bucket and choose my own color. I'll go with this blue right here. And as you can see, it changed a little bit over here as well. So gold, everything's gold with a gold tint. Blue, everything's blue with a blue tint. I can choose my font. Slab looks good, so I'll choose slab. I can also change the image. I can upload an image, or I can select one of the preloaded images by Google, or I can search by URL, My Albums, Google Drive, or I can search the web. This one looks interesting to me, so I'll select that one. I'll hit select. I can also reset it, and I can also choose the header type. By clicking on that, I can choose cover, so that this covers what the viewer sees at first, and then they have to scroll down. I can do large banner, so that the viewer can see that there is some stuff going on at the end of this. I can choose banner, which is the default, or title only. I'll choose banner for right now. Change the image back. And that'll be it for my themes, customization. I'll scroll all the way to the bottom until I can see this little icon here that says add footer. And I'll add a footer. Here you might want to include copyright information or your name or even a last updated. For right now, I will do copyright 2020 Tyler Crone Piatek. Last updated September 7, 2020. Keep in mind that the footer will remain the same throughout the entire website, even if you create new pages. I actually want this to be in the center. I think it looks nicer in the center. And I can also make it bold, italic, or I can put a link. I'll leave it italics for right now. I can delete it by hitting the little trash can icon, and there are several more editing options that I can choose from. For now, I think that looks alright. I'll just click up top, and then I'll go to Pages, because I want to duplicate my home page at least 2 more times so that I can have my 3-page website. I'll hover over Home, and then click on the 3 dots right here, and then click on Duplicate Page. A new menu will come up when I do that. It'll ask me for the name of the page. I'll type in resume, and then I'll hit done. I'll go back to home. I'll duplicate it, and this one will be my education or curriculum vitae, and then hit done. I can rearrange how these pages show up by just simply clicking and dragging. When this finishes, you'll notice that a menu has popped up in the upper right corner of the website, and it will remain the same no matter which page I click on. Same thing with the footer. This is the end of part 1. If you have any questions or comments, please contact ITS at helpdesk@canisius.edu. If you wish to continue on to part 2, click on the card in the upper right. Thanks for watching and have a great day.